Hello my dear Taurus, and a happy new year. I'm going to do a reading for each sign to start the year off. And I'm using this tarot deck, Ink and Intuition Tarot. So if you're listening and if you like to tell me how if you have any like plans for the new year, anything you want to like accomplish or change or something like that, I'm going to do a mantra for that's called May the Longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. It goes, and it's a song from the Celtic tradition from the beginning. So the first card that came out for Taurus is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is well, if you think that the universe is the force behind the universe has stopped you and wants you to like stop here and reflect on things. Someone said that it's like also like a pregnancy because it's number 12 and 1 plus 2 is 3, and that's connected to the Empress card. And like when you're pregnant, you're waiting for something to come to fruition. But we will see where this goes. This is the first row is kind of what is, and then the second row is going a bit deeper, and the third row is sometime what is to come. And the second card is also a major arcana card. It is the moon. And we see here it's like a wolf and a dog, and they are like howling at the moon. And the dog and the wolf is like a related creature, but it has different personal attributes. Like the dog is very loyal, and the wolf is more like a predator. Both lovely animals, but like the moon here, you know, it's like your it's not like you're a werewolf or something like that, but you also have two aspects of your personality, and some of it is hidden. It's what I feel like. And perhaps while you're waiting here, it's because some aspect of your personality needs to get bigger space. But you also need to watch out, because these two are like quarreling, and they don't see this Scorpio coming out here of the water. So there is something with this moon that could be potentially dangerous too. So anyway, the mantra I was talking about, I'm gonna put it in the description box below this video. If you like to join me, it would be really nice. I've been doing it for like 5 days now. I'm gonna do it 40 days total, because according to the yogic tradition, it takes 40 days to well, make it like kind of to have an effect or something like that. I think it's very nice with routines. If you like to do it, you could just start whenever you're listening to this. The next card that comes out is the Four of Swords. And the swords in this picture don't look very dangerous. They are kind of almost softened here like a circle. It's almost like they are protecting this flower here on the inside. So this again makes me think about what I said about this with the pregnancy. It doesn't have to be like a real pregnancy, but perhaps there's something like a seed that you have planted for this new year, and that needs protection, and it kind of need times to grow. Four of Swords is generally it's a card about like resting also. It's in the traditional tarot, it's a man who is laying down resting after a battle. So this is also a card about taking it easy for now. Let's see here. And then comes a man into the picture. Perhaps you have met someone, or perhaps this is you. The Knave of Swords, it's like the Page of Swords, so it's like a very young energy. And you can see the eye here on his throat shows me that he's like gifted and perhaps a bit, perhaps he's a bit psychic because it's air energy and it's like mental energy. So this is a young and intuitive person. That's what I'm feeling. I don't think this is you. I think this is someone in your life. The Hanged Man. It comes underneath the Hanged Man. Maybe you're waiting for this person to catch up. I don't know why you need this person, but perhaps you need this person for something like support, companion. It could be like your child also, or a younger colleague or something like that. And here comes another younger sword energy. Now we have both the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, Taurus. So it's it could like be the same energy too, but from this energy it has sort of matured a bit here. So if you're waiting for someone to mature, this is showing me that this person is going to be go from a page or a knave to a knight. He still has the snake tattoo on his arm, and he's still holding up the sword. But he's gone from being like a boy to a young man, this person. But since there are two people now holding up their sword, I feel there's going to be a need for you to be like on guard too, like whatever I felt you needed to protect. You still need to protect it. Just one card, please. I just been to the loveliest shop close to where I live. It's a lady. She also reads tarot, but she's been doing it for far longer than I have. And I bought some wonderful lavender incense that I'm burning. And I love lavender. It's calming and it's good for the it's good for your mental energy because it's purple. And here we have yet another guy. Perhaps you are really popular too, and there's like a lot of young men going after you. That could, of course, be the case. But I'm gonna try to read something else from this as well. This is another knight, but it's the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire, and I guess he's supposed to look fierce, but to me he looks a bit scared actually. He has these flames around him, but it also looks like he's sweating. And his eyes look like he's seen a ghost for some reason. And we have a sun coming from both this way and this way, so it's like someone being like not like attacked from many fronts, but sort of grilled. It comes so what I'm feeling like, if the first row was about getting in touch with your intuition with the moon, and the other cards were about taking it easy, in this next row, for some reason, I feel that you have to be on guard, as I said again, because we have all these knights here for some reason, and two are holding the swords up high and the other one looks a bit frightened. So I don't want to scare anyone, but I just feel like just be a bit careful. I don't know why you need to be careful. You will probably know that better than me. It could be for... It doesn't have to be like a real threat or something like that. But perhaps you have something that is valuable that other people want. So for the third row we have Nine of Wands, and this card is about protecting what you got, protecting what you have gained so far. It's the card for like a wounded warrior, someone who has been through a lot, and I think you have been through a lot. I think what you want is like to take it easy, but the universe won't let you. They are sending troublesome people your way for some reason, or some trouble your way, and you're gonna need to stay strong for a little bit longer, and you're gonna have to use everything that you have learned to take care of yourself and to guard your energy. This is a lot of crossing wands here. And to me it's like a lot of different wills somehow who are interlacing, and in the background here is an arrow pointing right, or like pointing forward. If you are a Western person like me, this is the direction we read. So in order to go forward, you need to guard your energy, and you need to protect what you have created. You need to protect your health, is what I feel like also. The next card coming up is the card following the Nine of Wands. It's the Ten of Wands. So whatever you're going through, it is not going to be easier, it seems like. I'm very sorry to say. A Ten of Wands could be a card about like burnout or something like that. When you're carrying so much, you can't possibly carry anything else. And here the arrows are pointing, they are pointing downwards instead. It's like this is going to be too much weight for you. Whatever all these clashing wheels are, it's going to bring you down a little. And you have to you have to like unload yourself from too many burdens, because I felt with the first two cards, with the Hangman and the Moon, that you have something important that you want to do. But then in the next row there was all these intense energies that I felt perhaps wasn't you. And I just want the best for you, so don't let people in that are, if they take more than they give or something like that, or if they just want to cause trouble or drama, because you don't want to hit like a wall or something like that. You want to have a nice new year that is about you. And of course, you need to take care of the people close to you. And I'm not telling you to get like rid of people completely, but perhaps you need to talk to them so that they understand that, because I do not like this Ten of Wands card here. I don't want things to bring you down because you are nice, Taurus, because I think Taurus is a very strong sign. You are an earth sign, and you're one of the fixed signs, which is supposed to be kind of stable. And perhaps people are so used to you being stable that they think that you can take anything. But I don't think you want to take anything anymore. So, but the last card that comes out is it's another 10, but it's a more positive 10, which makes me happy. This is the 10 of Pentacles, so the 10 of coins. This talks about like financial stability, or that you have enough resources to carry yourself. And you also have enough for your family, which is if you have a family, or if you have a pet, or if you're on your own, it doesn't matter. This is, let's see what the symbols here says. Well, there are some diamonds talking about. I actually do not know what these are. Some other symbols. But the tens, both the tens are also connected to the wheel. So when the wheel comes, things are like turning, the wheel in the major arcana, that is. So the tens are also ending something. Even if this, I sometimes think of like a negative 10, and this is like a positive 10. And perhaps this is like a turning point for you. Well, I'm just gonna show you the cards quickly. And then I'm gonna pick, pull an oracle card for you from this deck. Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. soul guidance from the wild divine, it says, and I think they are absolutely beautiful. So I hope you stay with me for this one. There's a healing process in the end. Oh, so this was your... I'm not sure. I'm gonna... One more time. And you can, of course, it's up to you if you want to listen or not. But I find that like routines and meditation and stuff like that, if you keep doing it, it would add like more layers to your life, and you're gonna get to know yourself and your heart and stuff like that. So this is the card for you. Number 17. Sacred Falcon shows the way. And I'll just put it here, and I'm gonna read it for you. Number 17. My wisdom is embodied in nature. I speak to you through the language of the natural world. You will understand my guidance for you as you trust in your observation of nature. Look for my signs. My language is symbolic, humorous, clear, and loving. I talk to you every day, my divine wild child. Within you are the wild instincts and loving intuition that can recognize my signs, the presence of my guiding hand. I am speaking to you. Look, listen, and believe. Most of us would love to hear our spiritual guidance more clearly. To do so, we must be willing to trust our hearts when we feel moved, even if our logical mind has doubts. Your heart knows when you have received a sign from the Divine Mother. It could be the most ordinary occurrence, a simple remark made by another, a song on the radio, the sudden appearance of an animal, or perhaps your sign is more dramatic, an accident that will seem like a warning, or a synchronicity too vivid, inspiring, or compelling to ignore. What shows a sign to be a communication from the divine, rather than any mundane happening, is the feeling that accompanies it. It captures your attention and your senses, and you sense there is meaning for you. Even if you are not sure immediately what that meaning could be, there are signs happening for you now, and the divine is guiding you on your path. You are not alone, and you are being asked to trust the signs. Trust your feelings. Don't let your mind talk you out of what your heart knows to be true. It is safe to trust these loving signs. Your instincts and intuition are healing and growing stronger, perhaps after a time of shutting them down with fear, shame, or excessive reliance on logic. You are learning how to trust yourself again, more unconditionally. It is safe for this to happen now. It will help you live a better, happier life. You are in a healing process of rewilding, discovering who you really are, undoing years of conditioning and suppression to awaken your real self again. This is exciting, but you may feel sad, angry, tired, or have sudden urges of energy at times too. Let this happen. You are coming to life again, and anything you experience is part of the healing and rebirthing process. Be kind, get rest, express yourself, and don't let anything or anyone stop you from this sacred healing process of reclaiming and loving your real self again. If you've been sensing something and wondering if your intuition is correct, there's encouragement here to trust your feelings. You're seeing the signs for what is to come. What you need to know, you will sense instinctively, and it will be later confirmed. Now comes the healing process. Place one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Say this prayer aloud. Kuan Yin, Wild Divine Mother, I call upon your grace and blessing, sacred falcon, animal body with instinct so wild and loving heart, with wise intuition. I call upon you both. Of my own free will, I choose to forgive myself for ignoring my intuition and instincts. I forgive myself for any time I did follow instincts or intuition and became frightened of what happened and pulled back, not willing to commit to a course of action, and where I felt betrayed, abandoned, and disappointed. I now choose to trust unconditionally in the safety of following my instincts and intuition. I forgive and release any person, any memory from this or any lifetime where listening to my instincts or intuition has elicited judgment of fear. I no longer choose to carry this memory. Instead, I now choose to experience the peace of trust in my instinctual body and my intuitive heart. I trust myself. Through my own free will and the grace of Wild Kuan Yin, who loves me unconditionally, it is so. Now, with one hand still on your heart and one on your belly, rest for as long as feels good, perhaps with your eyes closed. When you feel it is time, simply open your eyes, and you have finished your healing process. Thank you so much, my dear Taurus, and have a happy new year. Take good care. Bye.